How's it going, everybody? Thanks for tuning in. Before we start this episode, I just want to give a quick shout out to the Avalanche Alliance 2022 sweepstakes who went huge this year. They're giving away a sick Ford F-350 brand new as the grand prize. All proceeds go to Avalanche centers around the US and Canada for motorized focused programs. They've got scholarships, they've got ambassador training, and they also got community education. So please consider donating. I'll leave a link below. And now sit back, relax, and enjoy the episode. It's a doozy. To see if it's even.
What'd you do?
Hood off, side panels off. Sound like it even wants to start.
Nah, nothing. Nada.
I don't know what we're yelling about!
It went like it was about to start as I was ending my pull, because it almost pulled it out of my hand, and then that must have thrown something off, because it usually always starts second pull, and it almost did. I just ended the stroke. Yeah, I don't freaking know. It's dead. Nothing. I mean, I guess we'll change spark plugs.
A few moments later.
Clutch side. That thing is dripping in fuel.
Yep. More moments later. So we just trying to unload it. So we started it. We went to start it, and the plugs are just, well, back up. The plugs are totally foul, soaked with fuel. We dried them off, put them back in there, went to start it. It wanted to start, died, so then I feathered the throttle while he was pulling it and was able to just get it started. Seems to be fine.
Yes! That's awesome!
All right. Looks like Ryan may be eating his Wheaties this morning. He's riding awesome. We'll see how much. It looks like this landscape has changed quite a bit since we were even here last. More traction, but bigger bumps and valleys and everything. So we'll see how it goes. I had some positive feedback from my last video where I voiced over when I was climbing with the Ski-Doo, so I thought I'd do it again here with the Polaris. This was one of my longer technical climbs, and you can't tell right here, but it is super steep, and the snow is really unpredictable. Obviously, when it warmed up, the snow fell out of the trees and down, and so it's very hard around the trees, but then you'll hit these kind of pockets of almost bottomless slush. And coming up right here, so I started to lose traction over that bump, have to start cutting across the hill, and right here is where hopovers come in really handy. This is a pretty whopping nice little executed hop over, keeps me going but opens the mountain back up, getting up and over these kind of mounds from previous climbs, continuing my momentum. And then as I'm climbing up, I'm kind of looking because I know I need to start working right, so I'm trying to find a route where I can turn uphill without losing momentum and getting stuck and keep going. So I kind of make this gradual right turn, and now I'm side hilling on the left ski here. I'm looking as far ahead as I can, kind of choosing my lines. And you'll notice, this is something I talk to with a lot of my buddies who are a little newer, is just the throttle control. And it's hard to tell, but you should be able to notice, when I'm climbing, even though it's kind of flat right here, when I get back into the steeper parts, it's not a full on, full off. There's times where you definitely have to hit it to get back onto the snow, but you don't let all the way off. So you're trying to the more consistently that track is spinning, the easier and more predictable it is when you're trying to maneuver the sled left and right. So even though there's a million things going on, I'm looking as far ahead as I can. I'm considering where the snow will be hard, where it will be soft, where it's steeper, where it mellows out, where I'm going to really give it throttle and get up over something, and all that's going on. I'm really just trying to keep that track spinning, not wide open and as fast as I can go all the time, but fast enough that I'm not slowing down and getting buried, but I'm keeping a, I guess, comfortable, right here I'm kind of ripping, getting a little too fast, which makes it harder to control. My arms are getting tired, but anyways, I'm just trying to keep a steady throttle and track speed that gives me consistent and predictable control of the sled when I am trying to kind of crank it left and right. And then we're kind of getting towards the end here. This is where it starts to get thick, even though I know in the future I could pull this from the bottom to the top, so be on the lookout for that video. But yeah, just line choice, track speed, and throttle control makes all the difference in the world when you're, you know, really trying to make these technical lines and not basically have the sled ride you and you ride the sled. You got to really understand that track and when it's eaten and when it's on top of the snow and when it's getting stuck. So here we come. Foot kind of slips off right here, and I decide to call it before I go from a hero to a 0, so at least I just made the climb and I'm not stuck. Call it a win. That was a good run. Start recording. Oh, good. Well, I'll take that pull. Started in the rain, ended in the snow. It's kind of cool. I think hopefully you can tell at the beginning of the video, we start in the rain and then end up in the snow, man. Check this out. It's beautiful up here. Another example of where hopovers can come in really handy. I see this open field, I'm just going to go out into it, hop over, and head back the other way. Just like that, I lose all momentum, so I'm cutting left across this hill. I'm trying to look up, seeing where I can go. End up stopping on this little shelf down to my left and straight, as you can see, is crazy steep. But to turn right around this tree, there's this like branch right in the way. And even though it looks flat on the video, it's very steep, and I know if I hesitate at all on the throttle, I'll be buried. So I know I have to just smash straight into this branch, keep it wide open, and that'll hopefully be the line I need to not get stuck. So you'll see right here, wide open, I hit the branch, and I still just barely make it. Right on! way! No way! Are you kidding me? Holy cow, dude! No! Oh, dude, no! Nice work!
Yeah, I was like, okay. I mean, I got traction. I'm going.
Well, and I messed up. Did you go where I went left, or were you able to keep right?
I went right. And I had to loop back around to get another pole.
Yeah, dude.
I just messed it up.
That is so sick. That was gnarly climb. Like, I was wide open.
I just slowed down, not as much throttle, and just picked my way and just...
Dude, hell yeah. Okie dokie.
This is heavy duty, Doc. This is great. Does it run like on regular unleaded gasoline?
Unfortunately, no. It requires something with a little more kick.
Yeah, baby. Holy, that is steeper than I remember.
Wow.
So today I had the bright idea of coming down a way I never have. I've been wanting to, but today I decided let's do it, and it got interesting. You know, I had looked at the topo, it looked doable, but it got really steep. I think after the fact we did some math using the Onyx app, and it was about a 57-60% slope in the steepest part coming down here in the trees, and that was on this really slick mashed potato snow that does not slow you down very well. So it was a really interesting ride down, a little scary at times, but you know what? Ryan did awesome. We made it, and now I think we're both better for
I
it.
missed the good stuff. Okay, so get neutral. Or no, or yeah, maybe even all the way here. There you go, you got that. Hold it. There you go, nice, dude. Hell yeah, that was perfect. Nice. Really good sled control practice. That's for sure. 2, 3, trash. You did it!
Perfect. Yeah. We're coming down this and it's icy. And I washed out, lost my edge, and had to roll it. But now...
What the heck is going on? Last time I looked up there, you were fine. Now what are you doing? Track inspection?
As a matter of fact, yeah, I am doing a track inspection. I'm doing a whole underbody inspection.
Well, that's a cute little predicament.
Dude, got my boot stuck in my ski or my hook. Maybe I will take those things off.
That exact same thing actually happened to me the last ride out, getting my foot stuck in the tow hoop there, and I think I'm going to take them off for that reason. Leave in the comments below if anybody else has done that. But against all odds, working together and just slowly making our way down, we made it to the bottom of the hill, safe and sound, with only some minor broken parts. But man, we were ready to head home and share a beer, that's for sure.
You did it! We didn't die! We didn't die! That was as gnarly of a thing as I've done since I can remember. That deserves a beer. One little creek jump and we're home free. It was at this moment they knew they were almost home. Danny jumped the creek! Oh! He did it! Do you believe in miracles?
It just went whoop.